Hi there folks, Nam Harikalsa here, Master Numerologist of the Universe, ready to deliver the October 2010 Universal Cycle Forecast. It's what's happening on planet Earth. Okay, here we go. October is a time where we will be forging the alliances which will carry us into the new year and the new age unfolding on planet Earth. Who's with us and who's against us is the prevailing theme of this month, as number 10 is the dynamic of all or nothing. You can love me, you can hate me, but just please make up your mind. In our hearts, we're yearning for 100% loyalty, and anything less than that will cause conflict and confrontation. Once upon a time, there was a military leader named Tien Tzu who was advancing a campaign to help secure the stability of his kingdom. There was one last fort to conquer before he and his men could go home, and some of his men were feeling a bit beleaguered after their long journey. They dreamed of returning home to their wives and family, and they also had doubts about their ability to make the 3-day journey through the jungle to the enemy fortress. Tien Tzu could tell their hearts were not really wanting to engage in this last battle to secure the kingdom, so he meditated and came up with a plan. Then, in the middle of the night, while his men were sleeping, Tien Tzu arose and crept to the supply wagon, removing all the cooking pots. He then carried them a distance away and smashed the pots to pieces in the middle of the night. When his men woke up the next morning, they were horrified to see all their cooking gear destroyed. They knew they had only 3 days worth of edible food left, and it was exactly a 3-day journey through the jungle to the enemy's fortress. They suddenly realized the only way they were going to live was to win this battle. After getting over their anger, they shifted into a unified group spirit and moved swiftly and efficiently through the strange terrain of the jungle, arriving a half-day early. This gave them a strategic advantage of being able to observe the habits and patterns of the enemy guards, and at midnight they were able to launch a surprise attack, thereby capturing the fortress and replenishing their supplies. Life is like this sometimes. Are you willing to go all the way beyond any doubt or hesitation to do what is necessary for your survival? It may not be survival in the sense of the life or death scenario of Tien Tzu and his men. However, it is worth asking yourself, is my soul really alive, or have I traded in my spirit for some sense of false security or approval? This is a far worse death in a way, and the hypnotic effect of the mindless masses trudging through the rote and mundane of life can numb you to who you really are and your infinite potential and sense of possibility. Our own life at times will require an intense level of focus and commitment to reach a desired goal. This goal or ambition may also be internal, as in the thought, I'm no longer going to be insecure or fearful in my life just because my mother or father lived in a shadow of fear. Now there's a jungle to get through. Looking again to the 10 of this month, number 10 represents issues of courage, self-loyalty, and the ability to maintain a victorious spirit in spite of what may be occurring in the external environments. Rome may be burning, but you keep your cool. Another aspect of October is the presence of double fours in the sublayers of the cycle. Number 4 has to do with issues of process, structure, and order. In the science of numerology, any number can shift into the negative polarity, and when 4 goes negative, we begin to feel trapped in a box, suffocated by regiment and routine. This is where we get the expression, think outside the box. In the romantic comedy Joe versus the Volcano, starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, we see in the beginning of the film Joe trudging off to work under a dull gray sky, shuffling along with the herd of the totally uninspired. His office is in a windowless basement that has soul-sucking fluorescent light and really bad coffee. As he sits in front of his desk, not imagining how he can bear another day, the good news comes that he's fired. This spins him off into a wild adventure of experiencing himself and finding true love along the way. Our lives may not be a Hollywood movie, but they do contain the powerful emotions we all feel at times, allowing us to question the risks we're willing to take in order to gain our freedom. Allow yourself at this time to question and explore your own reality and how truly happy you may or may not be. Is there a change that's necessary? You may not have to march 3 days through an uncharted jungle just to survive. However, don't abandon yourself to the safety zone of life where you are left feeling lackluster or uninspired. Striking the cosmic balance, let's look to a quote of Thoreau, which proclaims, "If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours." So there you have it, folks. Until next time, may heavens light your way.